Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing LEGO Star Wars 75254, the AT-ST Raider. This was the first set based on The Mandalorian, and was released late 2019. It goes for $100 Australian and includes 4 minifigures. First up, as always, we have The Mandalorian, or Din Djarin. This is the exact same figure that comes in 75292, the Razor Crest, with the basic torso print, and a rifle using a pistol, brown lightsaber hilt, and black Technic pin. This is the Mandalorian from his episode 1 and 2 of season 2 armor. He gets his new armor in episode 3. And this set specifically is from chapter 4, when he has his new armor, so I don't know why the set included his old armor. Although, this was the first Mandalorian set, so I suppose you want to put his first armor in it, you know? But the figure should have looked more like this Season 2 Mandalorian that comes in Trouble on Tatooine, but without the Mudhorn signet on his pauldron, as you can see there, because he gets that in Chapter 8. And he also has that same back torso print, and torso and leg print, and this same darker shade of helmet compared to the one that comes in Trouble on Tatooine. As of now, February 2021, this is the only set that includes Cara Dune. She uses a slightly darker than normal skin tone to normal LEGO minifigures, sort of in between the light and dark, and uses a torso print and leg print that I think really well match her appearance in the show. Her blaster is a rifle that has a gunmetal grey lightsaber hilt on the end. Underneath her hairpiece, on the back, we also have an alternate face that's a little more angrier than the other side. And also you can see there's some back printing, but that's partially covered by the hair. The set comes with 2 Clashooinian Raiders, so the Raiders that use the AT-ST Raider that they salvaged to raid the village that we see in Chapter 4. This one specifically has a grey scarf and that shiny piece there. I think the 2 use the same leg print, and we can see he has a belt and a strap going across his shoulder. He also has a shoulder pad with some spikes and a gunmetal grey helmet there. His back printing is similar to the front printing, but without some of the extra details. He also comes with 2 of these blasters that are actually the same piece as Mando's blaster pistol that he comes with in Trouble on Tatooine. The second Clashooinian Raider is a little different. He includes the same face print, but instead of having a helmet and a shoulder pad in gunmetal grey, he uses this sort of under part of a helmet without the top part. I'm guessing it's some kind of salvaged piece of armor that he's just using to protect his neck. Otherwise, it's a specially fashioned neck protector. The difference is in the torso print. As I said, the leg print is the same, but the torso, he doesn't have that strap running across his shoulder to his waist, and has a red scarf instead of a grey scarf. Similar back print as well, with the red scarf and the belt. His blaster is a gunmetal grey normal size blaster with a brown lightsaber hilt. Now let's take a look at the AT-ST Raider. It has 2 completely different legs. This one has a nice grey looking foot, slightly rusty, and then most of this leg is rusty, and we've got some stickers to represent some tribal painting on there. And coming up around the side, we've got some more rusted pieces and some more not rusted pieces, I guess you could say. And on this side, on this leg, the stickers on the foot are brown and rusted looking, unlike the ones on the right foot. And there are some brown rusted looking parts on this leg, but most of them are red, which I'm guessing shows that they are meant to be replacement parts. So there's the original grey parts, the brown rusted parts, and the red replacement parts. We take a look at this section between the head and the legs, the kind of body, you can see that we've got lots of stickers around here. There's these two on the back and some on here. Same on the other side. And we've got some nice groovling. There's some ingot pieces, some more tribal painting. There's this piece also used as groovling. And in here, if I just rotate the head, we've got some tool pieces on top of some ingots connected down with clips, used for some nice groovling to look like the engine. And you can see that we have this knob on the back where if you twist it, it actually twists the head. It's a really nice feature. You can kind of control it from the back. There's also these two buttons on the back which you can shoot the spring-loaded shooters on the front from. So you can kind of control this whole thing from the back. You can turn it around, shoot it in different directions. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the rest of the head. On the front, we've got an ingot piece and some more tribal paintings. You can see under these little flaps, there are the windows for the pilots to see out of. In universe, there are actually 2 pilots, but in this slightly smaller than minifigure scale ATST, there's only room for 1. These 2 main front blasters can move up and down, and this one on the side with some more tribal painting stickers can move up and down, although these ones I find easily come off, because as you can see it's just that small little bit of a rod stuck into this little red piece, that red circular jumper. Hold on, I need to get this back in with 2 hands. Yeah, that's hard to get back in with 1 hand, although that might not be very useful information. Around here we've got some nice groovling, a bit more detailed than the Rogue One AT-AT. On the back we have even more groovling, using some stickers and Technic pieces. And on this side we have a heavy gun. This one does not come off because it's got an axle taking it all the way into the head. It just uses some Technic pieces to replicate that kind of larger blaster style. Now let's take a look on the inside. It opens up really nicely, just like that. And on the inside, we've got a pretty spacey interior. You can see on that control panel, it's a little screen with some targeting and some buttons. We've also got a pistol stored on a 2x1 jumper in there, and an ingot. And no studs for the minifigure to sit on. Just one of those nice pieces that slits in between their legs and holds them in there pretty firmly. But it also means that they don't take out the pieces under them when you take them out. And you can just close that up and they fit in there well, I'd say. Not that they don't fit in well, I mean, yeah, that was a terrible reaction, but he fits in well, lots of extra space. And as you can see on the box, you can see the hatch open with one of the Clashowinian Raiders sticking his head out and shooting out at Mando and Cara Dune. And you can actually replicate this in the actual model. You fold up that hatch, and there are these 2 bars sticking out the side, which you can just clip his hand onto. And there you go. He's sticking out. You can shoot down at the good guys. Whatever your imagination desires, I guess. Unless you're a big fan of Chapter 4, or you're trying to collect all of the Mandalorian sets like I am, I don't really recommend picking this set up now. It was obviously really popular when it was first released, as it was the first set based on The Mandalorian, and had the first ever Mandalorian minifigure. But now I would recommend picking up the Razor Crest or Trouble on Tatooine, and that would get you the child as well, Grogu, and some other minifigures. But if you want that Cara Dune, or the AT-ST Raider from Chapter 4, pick up this one. It's also really good value, as $100, that was around the same price as the Rogue One AT-ST. but that one only included 3 figures, not 4 like this one. Really nice set, lots of detail, lots of thought put into this one, but maybe not as good as it was when it was first released. Thanks for watching, bye!